What's up, everybody? This is episode 153. I'm your host, Omar.
And this is your co-host, David.
And you're listening to the Anime Squad podcast. This podcast is about us, friends, that talk about seasonal animes weekly, video games, and whatever catches our interest. And don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell button. Tell us in the comment section what shows you guys want us to talk about, because this week we got a new show. Last thing, timestamps for your favorite animes and in the description below. Without further ado, let's just jump right into it. Starting off with My Adventures of Superman, episode 8.
8.
Yes, 8. And I like this episode a lot because it was basically
Serious mode.
Yes, it was serious mode, and
It was first an adventure, now it's no longer an adventure, more of a, oh god, what's happening to me?
yeah, like it's basically we're getting Superman's origin, which we have been getting throughout the whole show, but like this is like more like he's really trying to learn his powers. Like I guess this one was the big hurdle with like him having super hearing, and I like that. I like how the show did it for Superman in this.
No, yeah, he finally was able to, well, he's unlocking little by little his abilities, but the thing is, it's costing him his sanity.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Which I imagine, like, if anyone in issues would have been in the same situation.
You know, like he's trying to save everyone from everything.
Mm-hmm. Which he can't, like, you know, even though he is Superman. You know that saying is like, oh, if only if I was Superman. Like, what if, you know? Even he can't do it. But yeah. So, but he's like, kind of like also in paranoia mode of trying to find out what the
general.
Yes, the general. The car
From that
insurance.
commercial, yeah.
What the general's up to and stuff. So,
Yeah, because pretty much she's planning to take him down.
yeah, because he can hear it and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, like they were talking about him taking out Superman, but I guess like everything going around with Superman is like he wants to make this main priority, while like, you know, Lois and Jimmy are like doing their own thing in this episode.
And he pretty much suffered, I guess, sleep too. He couldn't sleep after that.
Yeah.
Just taking coffee, anything to keep his energy up.
Yep. And it sucks to see, man. You don't want to see Superman like that. He's Superman. He's supposed to be symbol of hope.
No, he's a symbol of panic.
But we get a returning villains this time from the people that were using the
equipment that it was from the government.
Mm-hmm. So they're like, if you guys want your freedom, follow my commands, the general says.
Mm-hmm.
And man, I guess they got like an upgrade versions of themselves, or they just, I guess if they pile up on Superman, they could beat him. Because man, they were giving a beating to him.
But at the same time, I was curious. Like I think from all those beatings, he would just like keep upgrading. I mean, like leveling up in a way, you know?
Yeah, like he'll like discover a new power, or like
the hits won't hurt him as much as how they were in the beginning of the fight.
And I think it's just like him being in a clear mind state when
Yeah.
when he was first fighting them, and here it was just everything was just going downhill for him.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe like he was in the right mind state and caused him to lose that fight, which was cool. I think the fight animation was solid in this one.
No, that's why I said no. He was doing well at the very end, but at the end, you know, he got taken down.
Yeah. And they were like, why? I was like, because you a monster. And
That was an upsetting moment too, where Lois told Clark to be normal.
yeah.
And that really kind of hit him hard.
Yeah, because that's what he's been wanting to do like the longest, but like now
He
that
can't be normal.
yeah, he can't be normal, and now that he's kind of taking the position of Superman, like that, for her to say that is like, oh man, what do you really want from me? And it makes sense with Lois, especially with last week's episode, what she discovered with the other Supermans. Like
But is this his future?
yeah, she doesn't want her Superman to end up like that, and especially it doesn't help with what she's doing with Jimmy, like with the whole Vicky Vale reporting situation, trying to make Superman into the villain.
Getting the interview with that one guy.
Yeah,
From that other episode.
yeah, from the doctor.
Yeah.
Like his assistants and stuff. Which I do like it in a way. That one scene in particular with when he saves that invisible kid, and like he saved him, but no one saw it, and because he's invisible. But like but he like caused like a traffic.
He's a monster.
Yeah, he caused like that traffic jam and stuff. So he's like like there's no win situation there.
I still don't think he's bad.
No.
He was actually running away.
Yeah, like he had to get out of the situation.
Yeah.
It was not looking good for him. Kind of reminded me of
He just wants to save his sister and friend.
yeah, but I feel like
them.
they used him.
I don't think so. I don't think he's bad.
I don't think he's bad either, but it's like they tricked Superman to get there. Because it was too set up.
Well, I don't think the kid, the invisible dude.
You don't think the kid set him up?
Nah.
I don't know, man.
Because then he was wondering, like, oh, they're leaving, kind of thing, too. Because he was the guy was the general's like, hey, where's the invisible dude?
No, but he had to call it. That was like the reveal. Like they already had him, and they were like, you guys gotta do what we tell you to do.
Didn't he have it before?
No.
Oh no.
No.
You might be right then.
Well,
We'll
I mean,
see.
we could both be wrong.
Yeah.
So
unless they just get the generals deceive them as well. Like, I was never gonna let you guys go.
I mean, I can see that happening.
Yeah.
I can see that happening a lot.
Yeah.
But like, cause with the kid, like I saw like when they showed him again, he had the collar. I was like, oh okay, like maybe he was working for them.
We'll see.
We'll see. But yeah, it was a good episode and a continuing one this time. No fun ending credit this time.
Nope.
No photos this time. I was like, damn. And I was hoping we were doing the 2-episode parter when we first covered the show.
I don't think that was a thing though.
No, I mean like the first.
No, I know. I don't think that was a thing though.
Yeah, but I was hoping. But yeah, that was the Adventure of Superman episode 8. Good one. So, with that being said, we move on to the next show. We have The Gene of AI episode 7. And speaking of more dark and gloom, this episode called Human, and
you're only human
after all. But but yeah, man, it was kind of. I think it was hard to sit through, just like the idea of it. I think the anime did like I've been saying a lot, like the base surface of what they're trying to talk about. But I like the first part of it with like the grandpa.
Yeah.
Like
how I guess the perception of what the reality TV saw,
Yeah.
It's kind of like meeting your hero in the first time, Like, oh, I'm just gonna pretend, if you met, with John Cena, kind of like that. But then when you meet him in real life, he's probably an asshole kind of thing. I don't think so. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure, but it's kind of like that kind of thing, right? With the grandpa, because they didn't know.
Because like the guy that was trying to help grandpa, he was trying to do it because he thought it was the right thing to do.
Yeah.
Because he's with the whole humanoid act civil rights.
Yeah, but they were doing it for the TV show. It was obvious.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Because then I
don't think the family was the thing.
No.
It was the guy.
No. I think the family, because you know how he was saying the family didn't want to do the surgery.
Of course, no, yeah, I know that.
And then the guy was like, "Oh, we should do it because I will save him," and stuff like that. Because he was like the civil rights. Because he was working with the TV, no?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think he
good
thought
for television, you know.
I don't think he.
In a way,
I guess.
yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Like
Yeah.
good publicity with
Yeah,
their agency and all that stuff.
yeah.
What they stand for.
You already know, yeah.
Yeah. No, you're right. And but yeah, that thing turned south real quick. Especially
You don't know, like I said, you don't know what's beforehand, you know.
yeah.
You just know their face and what they did, you know, kind of thing.
Yeah. With Grandpa's situation, I guess he was just like how do I say this? He was kind of like a mean dad, and the only light was his granddaughter, I guess, and his way of doing things, and that's kind of like what ticked him off at the end.
Well, because I guess so. Sato gave pretty much the option, like, hey, we could bring him back, but he won't come back completely. And then that's when that father said, I don't know about that. Like, if we were to bring him.
Yeah, he didn't. Yeah, because if they brought him back completely, he was going to be that asshole grandpa.
But we didn't know.
Yeah, we didn't know that. That was the twist. It was like, oh, damn.
Yeah, because then they thought, oh, look, they're using the grandpa for
publicity with the daughters and stuff like that. So it was a very interesting first part of it. I was like, man.
But then they saw the real father.
Mm-hmm. And it just ends right there. I was like, whoa, is that it? Damn. It reminded me of like the episode with the whole sexual fantasies.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, damn, we're just ending it here. Okay. I didn't hate it. It was just like, man, that's just a dark ending to this family. And I feel sorry for them, like how Sato was.
Yeah, Sato in general, he's like, man, I don't know.
Yeah, because he had no opinion about it.
Yeah.
When he talked to the agency guy, he was like, I think I did the right thing, right? He was like, I don't know, and I don't care. But the point is, it happened. I did my job. And I was like, damn, bro, Jesus. And the second part was interesting. It was an interesting take on customer service and the whole, I guess, Japan customs.
No, just customer service in general.
Yeah, the customer service, but like the whole like getting it resolved was very Japanese custom. Like, I need a human to come apologize to me in person, you know?
Yeah.
Because, you know, here in America, we don't give a damn if you apologize in person. It's just,
no, you mean that those are by Indians. The customer service always gets sent to India.
Oh, yeah. But, like, I just found it like, oh, okay, this is a very Japanese custom thing. But, yes, the whole customer service thing in the whole, that is universal.
That's worldwide.
Yeah, because no one likes customer service. I don't think people that work in customer service, I don't think people talking to customer service like customer service.
Yeah, because they get thrown to everything. Like, oh, why isn't my TV working? Blah blah.
Yeah.
You know?
And usually you get a bot.
You always get the blame, or for some reason.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Oh, like they think you're dumb.
Yeah. Just give me my refund and stuff like that, or stuff like that. And they're trying to work with you, but you know, most of the time they're yelling at you, just like in this episode.
Yep. I like how like the I guess the perspective the character we see through is just having like a lot of like
well the thing, I think the most complicated thing for him wise is like, oh, humans are naturally like to fail, so that's acceptable, but an AI are too intelligent, so that's why didn't an AI take this role? But me, that I'm in between, because he's a humanoid.
Yeah.
He gets blamed for everything, you know.
Yeah,
because he's not an AI, you know.
Yeah, like he has the feelings of a human, but when they see him, they don't think that. They're like, oh, you're just another AI, you're another robot,
or he's not good of an AI, a better robot,
yeah,
kind of thing.
So he's in between, and he's like, damn, I really don't want to do this job no more.
I think that one girl too she felt the same way too. That's why when she looked the other way, like where he was sitting at, like, I feel the same way, kind of thing.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, and maybe she finally felt like the weight of it all.
Yeah,
especially since she was by herself working.
Oh yeah.
But the big thing was like the whole they went to go apologize to the guy that was making a ruckus, and they made a whole scene out of it, like on purpose. And you're like, damn, is that really how it goes down?
Oh yeah, because also Sato was also on this episode as well. No, this part of the episode, and he pretty much told them like, hey man, don't shut yourself down, I guess, right? Find another job.
Yeah, like I could cure your pain relief, but it's not just the pain relief that you're having. You're having mental issues, and I think your job's causing that. So
it's not worth even shutting it down. Like your stomach thing, whatever it was.
Like, I could relieve it, but it's not gonna help you. But that's what you want me to do. I could do it. It's kind of like the whole, like how doctors tell you, like we could treat it, but like it won't solve the main root of the problem.
That's why he was gonna quit.
Yeah, that's why he was gonna quit. But the company was like, no, we need you. How about you take this position instead? Stuff like that.
And then at the end, I guess at the very end, he goes back to talking to Sato in general, and it's like, oh, the people I was working with I don't even think they were human. They were AI. They were actual robots.
Yeah.
That's what I think it is,
Yeah, no, that is what he says, because he was like, I don't even know what they were.
Yeah.
Like, they acted too robotic to me, even for me as a humanoid.
Yeah.
So, but they wouldn't tell him what they were doing or like what was their secret. So.
Yeah, because
they kept it in the dark.
The guy that was sitting next to him just did the finger in his mouth, the shh kind of thing.
Yeah, the hush hush.
Yeah. And I'm like, damn, okay.
And that's why this episode was dark, and it didn't have like a happy ending like you thought you would think would happen. The reality ending, I like to call it.
Yep.
But yeah, I think good topics on this episode. So solid episode, I like to say. You have anything else to add to that, David?
I think I said pretty much everything.
Alrighty then. Without further ado, move on to the next anime. We have Helck, episode 6.
Jeez.
And this first half was weird. Basically, we found out who the mysterious cloak.
It was basically the villagers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were just trying to play a ruse, even though that guy ruined it last episode. He's like, you idiot, why'd you bring him back to the village? Supposed to be surprised, and we're gonna have kumbayas and stuff.
I think the first part was pretty much basically our two characters I guess getting comfortable with each other in a way.
I mean, that was last week's episode, but I guess this was kind of like wrapping that up.
Yeah,
because like the other half is like we're back to the demon world and stuff. But yeah, it felt weird this episode when I was watching it. I was like, okay, like well,
yeah, because she pretty much said, oh, like this time she told him pretty much like, oh, I thought you were bad in general,
Yeah.
But he pretty much told him like, oh, I'm not. Why I care about the demons kind of thing, They were nice to me, nothing bad came from you guys. So I was expecting, don't judge a book by its cover kind of thing. That's what he did,
Yeah.
So it was a lot. So what was her kind of thing, it was his kind of thing too when he first arrived there, kind of thing. So I kind of saw that they had a common thing with each other there. And what else?
Oh, I guess. Well, I mean, that's basically it. What happened in the first half?
No, but
and just them being friendly. From me, showing her appreciation by like doing all the deeds for like the village people, village creatures, I guess. And she was like, "How do they do this every day?" And they're like, she was like, "That's just what they do, and don't overdo it. Just be happy you're here or some shit like that."
and the thing too from this that's what I like about this episode in general, where we're getting a little bit more from Helck. My bad, Helck. I'm thinking demons Dragon Quest die for some reason. But him in general, I like that we got his reasoning with his peers and stuff, that apparently when they go angel form, that's it. You know, they're no longer human.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn. So once you become an angel, you're no longer the same person you are. I guess that's why he has hatred to humans as well now.
Yeah, it's that. I guess in this world, all the humans became angels. It's just weird. But hey,
I didn't find it weird. I'm like, oh, okay, so they're being controlled by a king. That was the number one thing that was mentioned a lot. The king, and that's the one thing that keeps appearing, like even in this first part and the second part. What else did I remember that I really liked in the episode? At least the beginning part. Well, this area is pretty much a village. Like, this village doesn't go out of the area, so they're stuck there.
Yeah, they just live by themselves.
Yeah.
You know, there's an actual place in the world where like a bunch of people like just kind of like isolate themselves from the real world.
I guess, yeah.
It's an interesting story. I'll tell you later, but it kind of reminds me of those people. I'm like, okay, they're just chilling, bro. They just live.
They're living life.
Yeah, like don't Hakuna Matata over here, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's basically the first half. Second half is like we said, back to the war with the angels and the demons, and like the angels are like overrunning our remaining forces. They're like, where's reinforcements? And it's just one guy. But not just any one guy, David.
Finally took off the bandages, bro.
Hey man, had to recover. Our blue-haired demon. What was he, an archlord or something like that? Because he was important. But I like
he's the four upper thingies. I forgot what was it.
Yeah, I would just say archlord, but I'll be wrong. But yeah, and he was upset that his two friends were like gone, so he was trying to like be.
Well, he was pretty much being the human, where he's like, why don't we just get along?
Yeah.
Why do we have to fight? You know.
He was like, turn back, I'll forgive you.
Yeah.
We don't have to do this. And
but the humans in general, they want to rule the world in a way, so they want to take out the demons, pretty much.
Yeah.
And there's no stop to them. Like, oh, what you're saying is a lie. We weren't together back in the days, you know? That's what our king has told us. So the king is manipulating the angel group. Or the humans in general.
I mean, there's always been that relationship with humans hating demons.
No, but remember, he said that they were once, as, you know, they used to be as one. But then there was a war, and then that's what conflict started, and that's when the new king was like, oh, we always hate each other, kind of thing. That's what the newer king said in that episode.
Okay. But yeah, the guy, blue hair demon, archlord, he was badass. He was like, yo, I ain't no show. I ain't no talk. I'm all show right here. Bam, bam, bam.
Yeah, because previously to the fight too, our they really hated our what's her name? Hugh.
Oh, the
Kuro?
undead girl.
Yeah, she was getting really bullied by them. They were talking so much smack to her.
Oh yeah, because I think, yeah, they were bullying her.
Yeah. Not even our happy guy or the other dude. They were just clowning on her the most time. I'm like, damn, man.
I felt like because she was the most fighting back.
I guess so.
Yeah, because she was the one more aggressive. But yeah, I get what you're trying to say.
Yeah, and then my girl Isekai comes in Blades glory, man. That was awesome, that scene.
Who?
The cat girl.
Oh,
Isekai.
Yeah.
And the Tom Berry.
Tom Berry.
I'm gonna just call him the Tom Berry.
This guy.
the little
the one that came with the blue demon dude.
Han. There you go, Han.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I could take this beating. I always get it from my lord. This is nothing. This is a piece of cake. Pretty much. So he takes. It was funny because he took the blast, but it was like nothing to him. That was funny.
And yeah, so yeah, we see the true power with the demons with dark backup,
And the humans are pretty much locked up right now in a way.
Mm-hmm.
They're stuck.
Hell yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much Echo episode 6. Without further ado, we move on to the next episode. We have Regine of the Seven Blades, episode 7.
Oh, this show. It goes to the most randomest stuff, man.
Hey, man, we get to learn how to fly a broom, though, right?
That was weird. That one was so
What
weird.
do you mean?
They treat them like animals.
Yeah, man.
It did not.
They're
look,
not objects.
It did not look right.
They're living things, bro.
That did not look right.
What do you mean?
The man was stroking the broom.
How do you think about that?
It was weird moments in this episode. I'm like, why? Why did you make them living creatures? They're not living creatures. They're brooms for a reason.
It's not.
It was dumb. It's dumb.
You don't choose the broom. Bro.
It's dumb.
The broom chooses you.
It's dumb.
And what do you know? Nano got the broom that, Oliver's
The
mom.
Harry Potter guy.
That I wish.
Well, is it something?
The broom 2000.
Limbus 2000.
Yeah. And then the next episode, Marvel had the 2001. Like, what a jerk. But yeah, that scene was like very like Harry Potter.
Was dumb.
Yeah, you want to talk about the big elephant in the room?
This anime's dumb in general. With this weird tangents and stuff.
Yes. We got to see the teacher council. They were like, "Yo, Dimitri's not been back for a while."
And they thought it was Among Us right there. They're
Yeah,
like,
it could have been one of us.
It could be one of us.
I
Who
think it
is
was
it?
you, doctor. Like, no, I didn't do nothing.
And then one of the teachers are like, "Oh, it could be a student."
Nah,
And
maybe.
But if it is, they're gonna be
They're gonna get the same treatment if it was one of y'all.
yeah.
Death.
And I was like, "Ooh."
Ooh.
Shaking on my boots,
You mean shaking on your broom?
my wand, my wand sword. God.
But yeah, the other big thing, the title of the episode, Reverse C. I find out what that is.
Yeah, the most dumbest. How he found out. It was the most dumbest thing. Like, oh look, you're this type of your magic power has arisen. How does he know? How does he know that this happens to this person?
Because Oliver's super smart, dude.
Apparently, I didn't learn that. I missed a couple episodes of knowing this.
He owns his own cult, bro. So
How many brothers and sisters does this
I
man
don't
have?
know, bro.
That was another dumb thing too. I'm like, well, brother, like I don't even know the guy. How do I know he's your brother?
Oh, I think he meant brother, like as in the cult. Like, oh, one of my cult members is here.
I guess. Still stupid. They don't explain it either.
But yeah, Pete has the magical ability to transform into the opposite sex.
Because that's his what do you call it? That's why he's special.
His gift.
His gift, yeah. His powerful gift.
Mm-hmm.
Because apparently if you have both sex,
You have the.
you have
Yeah. I guess you have every element type magic.
kind of, yeah.
Because I didn't know it was sex lock.
Yeah.
But hey, in this world it is.
And you're not the only one.
Yeah. Not the only one in the school who's reverse C or
Look at all these people at
Yeah.
8 p.m.
at 8 p.m.
grouped up, It's a celebration,
And is the third year the Pete?
I had a feeling.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't have a feeling about the whole gender thing, but I had a feeling like it was probably a girl, but it's a guy.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
they're probably like the same and stuff.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I'm curious. So can they transform whenever? That's the one thing.
I wanted them to answer that too.
They didn't even explain. Like,
Like,
it just happened.
Is it whenever Pete has like a dream about being the other sex, does he transform into that?
They never explained.
Yeah, like it just happened, and
I just woke up.
And and it was just, I feel like it was just them symbolizing like it doesn't matter what sex you are.
I guess so.
But I feel like it was like in their world it was kind of weird.
I just wanted explanations. It shows does not like explaining stuff. It just happens.
I even get to see the Professor McFarlane.
Oh,
that was cool.
I'm curious if he's gonna kill Oliver's gonna kill the dad, unless the dad was never involved in the mom's murder.
No, he has to be involved, right? Since he's there in the.
I don't know.
I think he is.
Well, we'll see.
Then if Oliver murders McFarlane, you think the dog's gonna kill him too?
I don't know. I don't know how crazy he is.
Decisions.
Stop. Anime stop. And random.
It is random, especially when they like introduce new characters. You're like, who? Why?
Why do you matter?
I don't know. But yeah, that was the big part of the episode. Pete becoming a woman or girl
or both.
Yeah, both. Well, half both. And he's not. It's not the only one.
And Oliver knows everything.
Oliver knows everything, bro. He's such a. He's like Dumbledore, bro.
Such a wizard. That's where the wizard powers come in, huh? He knows everything.
Yeah, he has the power of knowledge, bro.
Yeah. Because he guessed it right away, like, oh.
I knew right away when I touched you. You were a reverse.
I was like, oh, okay.
All right. Oh, I do like I guess the whole when they introduced the doctor with the whole magical equipment, like the whole like snakes coming out of the box.
You're gonna die.
You're gonna die.
Just kidding. This was all part of the thing.
Have a lollipop.
This so the venom could get out of you.
That was so anime.
I was like, wow, okay.
But yeah, that was Regina of the Seven Blades. Weird turn events. But hey, we'll see what happens after that. Without further ado, we move on to our new show. We have Tempo, aka Tenpuru, from episode 1 through 7. We are just giving a summary of the 7 episodes, and yeah, it's a new show as replacing.
Well, I guess the first 1 through 6, and then we'll talk about 7-ish kind of thing.
I thought we just
either way, yeah.
Either way, summary of the first episodes of Tempo. I know we're late for this one, but after
cutting 2 shows
and shows being a hiatus,
yeah,
it didn't feel right to leave it empty, so we gave this one a shot, and I'm kind of glad we did. Temple, our main character, what's his name? I'm just kidding. Our main character, he just wants to not be his dad.
Akimitsu, something like that.
Yeah.
Basically, his dad went for milk, you know. He went to milk and left his ass.
Yeah, and
he thought it was cool. He was cool. He was a cool dad.
All our dads are cool, right?
as when you're 5? When you're 5, you thought he's awesome.
His dad just wanted to love everybody, bro.
Yeah. Jeez. But yeah, later on in life, he's like, I hate my dad.
I hate my dad. He sucks. He tarnished the family name. So I'm living my life of abstinence.
Yeah.
I don't look at women
ever.
And I as a stick, I do like it because it's like the sole opposite of these harem shows.
Yeah.
Because most harems like, oh my god, I can't pick a girl. He's like, I don't want to pick a girl. That's the problem here.
I want to be like my dad.
I'm trying to be a monk.
I'm gonna live the life as a monk now.
As a priest, I'm trying to be enlightened.
After seeing after seeing how do you call it? Yuzuki?
Oh, Yuzuki?
Yuzuki, yeah. After seeing Yuzuki, his eyes were awakened, you know.
I know.
And then that's why he went full monk. He's like, nope.
I can't, because he literally went a downward spiral.
Yeah.
That first episode was like, damn. Now I'm in these group dates. I'm like going out. I don't even care about school anymore. My job sucks.
Life of a college person, right?
Yeah. But he's like, that's it. Quitting everything I know. Gonna be a monk.
Selling my apartment. I'm done.
Not my things in my apartment because they kicked that all out.
Yeah, because he thought he actually like still had it, but like no.
I was shocked up. But
So now he was a homeless college guy, dropout.
who wants to be a monk?
Yeah.
So his uncle told him like, hey, go to this temple that your dad knew or something like that. And lo and behold, the temple that he showed him to wasn't just
It wasn't a normal temple.
yeah, it's a nunnery
Yeah.
temple where it's just pure women.
Yeah, so it's not monks, but
Nuns,
priestess, right?
Yes.
Kind of thing.
maidens,
Maidens.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
So we are in Japan. And we get to introduce our main cast. You know, our beautiful girls.
Oh yeah, while they're running through the whole
Yeah.
house. That was funny.
Well, he's
Because he was like a ghost kind of thing. It was
Yeah.
that part was hilarious.
it's a perfect ghost.
Yeah. Just running through the damn temples. It was hilarious.
That's how you introduce yourself, right?
As a ghost. Ghost. But yeah, I guess let's go on to the second episode. Or then the later on thing.
well, yeah.
I felt like we talked too much of the first one there.
Well, because it's important to like
Yeah.
talk about what happened at the beginning.
Of
and-
the two characters in general. 'Cause,
Yeah.
You know, it's obvious they're gonna end up together.
yeah, they're the most
Pervy ones.
yeah, they're the most alike. Even though there's another character who's very alike to our monk,
Yeah.
and I like her too. I mean, I like this whole cast. I think they each bring a different vibe, different stereotype to the harem show that we're watching. And yes, it's very ecchi. It's very
Ecchi / comedic.
yes, I think the comedy like outshines the etchiness. I'm like, damn, that's even crazy to me to say. Because the jokes land. They're pretty funny.
Oh yeah.
Like the comedic timing with the
But yeah, I guess the other sister, Sukuyo, that's the blonde one.
oh, okay.
How much she fawns over her sister and pretty much wants to kick our MC out of the temple.
Mm.
So she tries his hardest to not get him out of the temple.
Yeah, like she hated him at first, but then after a while, she felt bad that she did kick him out, and she was like, you know what? You seem like a nice guy.
Yeah, over that whole episode, pretty much she kind of like connected with him.
Yeah. So she was like, hey, you know what? I like your cooking, and don't be a bum. Come back to the temple.
And then they introduced the little sister, right? Little sister was next, the smaller one.
Yeah. In that episode.
Kurage?
The blunt. I like to call her the straight blunt girl who she sees it as it is.
It was funny. I enjoyed her a lot.
Yeah, I think she's the most funniest.
Yeah.
Because she's saying what I'm mostly thinking. It was like, yeah, my sister's a bit pervy, so it's all good.
You could go inside.
Yeah.
But not really.
It's changing right now, so you go right in, you know?
It's fine. Not really, though.
I won't tell.
But I will.
Because I think, what was it? He saved her cat one time, right? So she was like, he's not a bad guy. He saved my pet. From the well, even though he got up there real quick.
Pretty much. And then we got introduced to Mia.
Yeah, Mia and her friend.
Kagura?
Yeah, the orange hair girl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're a package deal, and their whole reason of being here as well is kind of like their same reason as
our MC.
As our MC, which is hilarious.
Yeah, well, I guess she was trying to escape from her
perviness.
From the mom's perviness.
Yeah, like her family perviness. She's like, I don't want to be like my family. I'm getting out of here. but I feel like she was like, I still have the instincts of being a perv. No.
She couldn't escape it after this man joined this temple. That was her whole reason of leaving.
Her escapism.
And he's ruining it.
I like her. She's funny, and I like how they both really get along. Because like they're like, because when he's like, you and I are the same. Like, I know your pain. It's just like, oh my god, finally.
And then I think another one was where I guess the temple is literally gonna get closed.
Yeah, that's like the big problem overall.
Yes.
And then Yuzuki, she's trying to become a head maiden
of this temple so it could stay up,
stay open.
Cause family, all right, family.
Yeah, she gotta do it for her family, and that's all good.
Family and friends, you gotta keep them
close.
Yes.
And that's for me, that's all the reason you need to do this.
So the thing is that she needs, they need to get married, but he's like, nah, fam, I don't want to get married. This temple looks already like it's gonna break down. I don't think it's worth keeping it up.
The Buddha's statue, that thing's broken.
Yeah, so this man's like, nah, you're not worth helping.
Yeah.
But then our boy kind of blocks himself a couple times, and that messes. I guess in a way, the priest, the high priest guy, pretty much says, you know what, I'll help. I'll just let her have my name for now.
Yeah, I'll attach my name into this, but but that's when you get that whole review of what she has to do to keep the name and keep the head maid title. But yeah, I thought it was cute, that episode, because how
much our MC pushes for her.
How much he pushes for her and how much Yuzuki really wants this, because we find out like in another episode, she quit archery just to pursue this goal, and she was like, damn, I really miss archery. I love archery.
How bad she is, though.
No, how great she is.
That was hilarious. she and the sister always looked at her like she's the best archer.
Yeah, there was no one unrivals her. I thought it was hilarious, that episode.
Which one else?
Them getting fat. I like that part.
Oh, jeez.
They're like, we're gaining more weight. It's because of the MC. Damn him and his delicious food, and we can't say no to offerings because we're in the temple.
But yeah, I guess that's it for catching up wise.
Yeah,
so far I've been enjoying it.
Yeah, I mean, we skipped. There was a lot of, like I said, ecchi moments that you guys could watch in your pleasure. But
they're funny moments.
A lot of funny
between
moments.
It too.
Yeah, like obviously the whoops, how did we get in this position? And or like you're an idiot kind of moment. It's stuff like that.
But yeah,
it's a fun show. We highly recommend it. I mean, we sat through 7 episodes, so that's a good sign.
So I guess let's start with the 7th episode, since we haven't talked about it.
So now this is episode 7 of Temple, aka Tenpuru.
Christmas time.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah. Christmas time in September. August.
And I don't know if it's true or not. If Buddhism, do they celebrate Christmas?
I have no idea.
Yeah, because I like how he brought it up. The MC, he was like, you guys celebrate Christmas? I was like, yeah, we do. So, but I guess for him, the whole meaning of Christmas is ruined.
He just hates Christmas in general.
Yeah, that thing's ruined for him because of his dad
Yeah.
and how they treated him when he was little.
Yeah, he was pretty. That scene, him in his room, just hearing the screaming on the other side
of multiple women.
Yeah, that's why he hate everything he looked at. The sight of Christmas just disgusted him. He was paranoid too at a moment too. I'm like, jeez, you really had a bad childhood and Christmas.
But hey, who fixes that for him?
The angels of above, because
from heck, I hope not. Nah, Yuzuki.
Yeah,
she tries to brighten his mood,
and he did. I mean, she did.
She did.
He ignored Christmas and only focused on her.
Yeah, and they went on a Christmas date.
No, until the friend said it.
Yeah,
the senpai.
The senpai was like, "Oh, when they went to the bead shop, they're like, aren't you guys here to buy couple beads? Like, is there a couple, right?" They're like, "Oh my god, I'm not a couple. No way. He's just a friend."
But then, you know, the checkpoints, you know, every little checkpoint was going well. So then she started going red to almost like completely red.
To a tomato.
Yep.
She transformed into a tomato.
That did not happen. But yeah, that would have been funny.
But no, either way, with that whole misunderstanding, they still had a good time.
Yeah.
And like, you know, she saved Christmas
for him.
Yeah. Christmas Eve, I guess. And I guess the other part we kind of skipped over the whole training montage.
Oh, the montage.
Yeah, because Yuzuki only has 3 months to become to take the test to become a head priestess.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a daunting task. So that
they went on the grind.
Yeah, they went on the grind. It's just
and
not
Kiki, the lady,
the head nun,
pretty much getting him on the grind.
Yep. By saying what underwear you're wearing, what color underwear you're wearing.
Yeah, because all of this is meaningful.
Yeah. If it ain't white, it ain't right.
Jeez.
But yeah, but apparently if you're not wearing right, it's not enlightening. So they had to take off their underwear and let the boy seeing some things. I'll just put that out there. And
he was mesmerized.
Yes, a lot.
He was enlightened.
He was. And and he punished himself. I like when he punished himself. He just socks himself. He's like, bah!
He always he suffers every time because, you know, he's not trying to do this. You know, he's trying to
be a priest,
good old monk. You know.
Yep. And
there's so many funny moments with the whole monk thing. Like, oh, I'm to a point where he was like, oh, I'm gonna cut off my, you know, my hua. It got to that point too.
Because they slept in the same room.
Oh, well, I meant like in the previous episodes. I forgot to say that. That was funny.
That too, yeah. Man, this one they slept in the same room, and none of them slept because like, oh my god, we're in the same room.
The men they didn't sleep at all. You mean?
No, I know they didn't sleep. They couldn't sleep. But yeah, just a fun episode, fun show.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing serious. Ecchi, but not too ecchi. So I think it's a perfect blend if you're looking for an ecchi show.
The comedic moments are funny.
Yeah, a comedy that does bring the comedy element to the front. So, so yeah, I cannot wait. And hopefully, Yuzuki nails her test. Hopefully.
Yeah.
But yeah, they also left off the cliffhanger with more of the orange hair girl, which we haven't. For 7 episodes, she's kind of been in the background.
Yeah, apparently she hates the RMC.
So we'll see what happens with her.
Now it's her turn. Yep. I think she's the last one, right? I don't think we'll get story with Kiki, the head lady.
No. Well, we never know. We'll see. I mean, we still have a couple episodes left in the season.
Yeah.
But yeah. Fun show, fun times. Cannot wait for next episode.
Mm-hmm.
With that being said, we move on to our next show. We have Undead Girl Murder Farce, episode 6. And I love the title of this episode, Free for All, because it really was.
Yeah, this battle was wild.
Yes, obviously the whole, continuing on from last week, of the whole flooding the vault room.
Yeah, that whole part was insane. Like, you thought it was gonna be like the most obvious thing. No, it wasn't.
Yeah, no, it wasn't, because you know, you gotta remember who we're up against.
Yeah,
The master of disguises, you know.
I was expecting him to like come through the pipe, and technically he did. Someone came through it.
Technically, yes.
Yeah.
But it's not how we expected it,
Yeah.
and it was clever.
Oh yeah.
It was clever because obviously,
Yeah. So Lupin ended up getting the diamond, but the box was taken by, what's his name?
oh, the family opera.
Phantom of the Opera. He took it from, I guess, once the water went down, the rope came down, and then he snatched the chest and went back up the same way.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. So they got the box out of there, but they didn't get the diamond because, you know, Sherlock always one step. He's like, I knew you were.
You sly fox, I got you. I got you.
Watson, check your coat. And he's like, I don't have my coat, though. You son of a.
Lupin pulls a fast one.
Yeah, pulls a little ninja move.
And then he was gone.
But someone's on the chase on Lupin. Who's on the chase, David?
Me.
Nice. We, the viewers, we're on the chase.
No, but then we get an interruption of our third group.
Yes.
No, our fourth group, my bad. Right? Technically, fourth group, yeah. Because it's Lupin and Phantom of the Opera, and then it's the Japanese squad, and then it's
yeah, I guess you could say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, fourth group. Yeah. Because we're in Fogg's statement,
yeah,
and we're trying to protect his diamond.
and then Sherlock was in his own little area, kind of thing. So
well, he's with him because he's working for him.
yeah.
But
So then it's the fourth group, is
the
Moriarty's group.
group.
Squad.
Yeah, which are a bunch of
Suicide Squad.
basically that's what they are. They are the Suicide Squad of
because they
fictional characters.
Yeah, they introduce all the villains technically.
Yeah.
Camilla, Jack the Ripper, Victor,
Yeah, Victor's Frankenstein,
and you said it earlier,
Alistair.
Alistair. There you go. And of course, the main man himself, Moriarty.
Which now I'm like, damn, that's a big ensemble. It's the evil Avengers.
The villain squad.
Yeah.
They came to the plate.
My Villain Academia. Ooh.
Yeah, but before that, my bad. I love that whole scene where they're fighting amongst each other. Lupin, our Oni Slayer, and
the other, I guess the white coats.
yeah.
I forget his name, but he just doesn't he doesn't like no one.
I love that scene where they're just fighting each other.
They're like flying in the air and
Yeah.
stuff.
Some insane
Kicking-
fighting.
Kicking the diamond everywhere. That diamond's scratched up, by the way, so I don't know how good it is anymore.
That diamond ain't clean no more. It was in someone's mouth. That was the end, of course,
Yeah, and then what else is going on? Oh, Fatima, the double archer girl.
Mhm.
She's hunting.
Oh, that was cool. When she was shooting basically Phantom of the Opera guy. He was just jumping all over the place in the dark room.
Mm-hmm.
There's like multiple fights going on.
There's like so many so much happening. So like all the security is just dead now because our Revengers just killed everyone.
Yeah, Maid happened.
And
what's his name again?
who? Alistair?
Alistair was just busting out kind of like
Roy Mustang,
snapping his fingers.
Yeah.
Catching people on fire stuff.
That was messed up, man.
Yeah. Like, this is how it would look like if a villain would use it, right?
Yeah. felt sorry for
Because
the
Roy
boys.
Mustang could have been a villain, to tell you the truth. With that kind of, why is it always fire causing like the issue?
This
Sometimes
fire's evil, bro.
I guess so, right?
Unless you're in Fire Force, dude.
Fire's helpful.
And even then, they still think it's evil
combust,
too.
Yeah. But yeah.
And then Carmilla's just eating all the victims, trying to stay beautiful.
I wonder what that maid's gonna do. Not the maid for our girl, but I meant the other one that she bit.
Oh, she's probably dead. She probably just sucked her out.
You think so?
Yeah.
She didn't turn into a vampire?
Yeah, because she was like, oh, yeah, it could happen. We could see that next episode.
Yeah, like it's gonna be like her trump card kind of thing, and
I can see that, but I feel like she just sucked her out because she was like, oh, I did a lot of work earlier, so yeah.
I'm curious what's gonna, because we didn't see the body. It's just she sucked her blood, and then that was it.
Yeah, but
But of course she's gonna fight our maid girl, and she finally revealed her weapon, huh?
No, she revealed it in the first episode.
Oh yeah.
It's just she doesn't pop it out.
Oh, okay.
At all, but like we knew it was like a musket.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Hey, you forgot, huh?
I forgot. Don't much happen, bro.
No, there was a lot happened this episode.
A lot of twists and turns.
Yeah, especially with the whole new faction coming in. Pretty intense.
And Sherlock got outwitted a couple times in this one.
I know. Lupin outwitted him. The fact that these other faction came in outwitted him.
Even our girl outwitted him.
Yeah, Aya outwitted him.
Like, you don't know. You need me.
You don't know who these characters are. I read the lore.
You need me. So take me with you.
Carry my head.
Take me with you right now. Yeah, because they were gonna leave her there.
Yeah.
Because the Omni Slayer is just literally fighting over there. So
yeah, everyone split.
Yeah, so she was left behind inside the box.
but yeah, that was
I love that trick too. The like, oh, the gem was in the box, but it wasn't in the box because she was in the box.
Yeah, like different boxes were different.
Yeah.
That makes sense. But yeah, that was our balls to the wall Undead Girl Murder Farce episode 6. Damn. But yeah, with that being said, we move on to our next show. We have My Happy Marriage, episode 7. And
was it your happy marriage or
engagement? Yeah, engagement. It's still going on with Mio and Koto. And we get the aftermath report, and I love everything I heard about it. The family lost their house.
I think my big favorite part was at the end. The one where finally our childhood friend kind of guy
moved on.
Yeah
because
he was gonna say, do you remember that I said I love you? But she didn't even remember it, so I was like, you know what, that's fine.
Yeah because it's for a lot of people that's hard to do.
Yeah,
and he at least for him,
I kind of felt that for him, you know.
Like he got closure.
Yeah,
and he did do what he promised he was going to do for Mio, and that was to save her, which he kind of did when bringing.
Yeah, because he was like the pushover. He thought he didn't do anything. He didn't help, kind of thing.
And he still thinks like that.
Yeah,
that's why he's gonna move out to the central city to train himself.
If anything, he's gonna get himself better after that.
Yeah, and
hopefully he does it with the sister as well.
Yeah, I don't know about that sister though.
I'm telling you, she's gonna change over time. Well, whenever we see her back, she'll probably change. We'll
see.
But the big issue is her powers.
Yeah, she's tapping into them with the whole when she touched the soccer tree stump.
I think she ignited her mom's ability from her.
Yeah, I think so too. I think she's finally unlocking it.
Yeah, because that scene where it's like, what just happened? What what happened in my house? Like, oh, did the barrier go down? I think she caused it to have a weird magic moment.
Mio?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean at the end? Like,
No, when she was in bed, and then our
like
boy
her,
just woke up like, oh damn, what? I feel this disturbance kind of thing.
yeah, the whole nightmare.
Spidey senses, you know.
Her whole nightmare situation.
Yeah, because he got like Spidey senses when he woke up.
Do you think Mio caused the?
I don't think so.
The
I
rock
think those
thing
people did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hopefully it's not the mom. they
Damn.
waking up the mom.
She was the seal.
Yeah.
And now that she's free, she's like, oh, by the way, there was some creatures that was unlocked.
Yeah.
That was a weird ending to this episode. I was like, what? Creatures now? Demonic creatures?
No, well, I felt like they're ghost monsters.
Oh yeah, they're like
Yeah.
what are they called? Oh, yokais.
Yeah.
Since we're in this spiritual aspect of mythology.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm probably gonna be a sister-in-law because the sister's hot.
The sister's hot?
Mm-hmm.
You found her hot?
Heck yeah.
All right.
Heck yeah.
Still Team Mio, man. But I understand, like when she meant lady, like training her to be a lady, kind of
Like royalty.
Gotcha.
Since they're high family, you know.
Mhm.
She was never like treated that way. Remember, she was a slave.
Yeah.
Her whole life, kind of thing. So
she's
the whole
just,
training is basically for her to act more proper. But she kind of saw that. Oh, look, she acts proper. So I could teach her like a little bit more that she doesn't know.
Mhm.
Like open up more because she's like quiet. So
Yeah,
there's like,
yeah.
oh, I'm gonna help her on that too, kind
Like,
of thing.
her without saying
And then
sorry
that's
to
why,
everything.
and that's why Mio said, oh, I want to be just like her. So that, you know, being more open in general. So.
And no names to flowers. Nah, but it was cute when she came in.
Mhm.
She came with open arms and she loved everything about Mio.
Mhm.
And they're like, oh,
Let me take her.
yeah.
Let me take her away from
You
you,
deserve her, brother.
you moody man.
You down, sunshine.
And then he was jealous over here.
Yeah.
He's like, nah.
He wouldn't leave the door.
Yeah. Even the maid lady.
She laughed at
was
him.
laughing. Yeah.
So that was cute. But yeah, now there's a new head of the family that Mio's in. And it's like the older brother or something like that. So we'll see him eventually. Because they still need, I guess, permission or something like that.
And yeah, I guess that family in general is pretty much kind of done with that area.
Yeah, they moved. And all the
daughter became a servant technically.
Yeah, she did become a servant.
Kaya. Yeah, she became a servant. So it got flipped around now.
Yep.
So now she's the servant.
She's gonna learn how to work the hard way.
And yeah, that's pretty much the episode.
Yeah, good episode. The aftermath is something. I liked it, and the ending's like, whoa, how we gonna fight these yokais, creatures, demonic, whatever.
And then the closure with the childhood friend.
Yes.
Or romance.
Yes, his moving on.
Yeah.
Beautiful. But yeah, great episode. Love this show. So underrated. Watch it. With that being said, move on to our next show. We have Horimiya, The Missing Piece, episode 8. And this is all about Nayaki, right?
So all about you, girl.
No, not you, girl.
I mean, you, boy.
You, boy. On your 16th birthday. But it's all about him, what he was doing in the show, and absolutely nothing. He was doing absolutely nothing.
all he wants is a friend.
Yes.
Right? A best friend. No, what a friend to what's his name?
Sengoku?
Sengoku, yeah. Like, I don't just want to be friends.
I want to be your
Best
best friend. Your lover. No, just kidding.
Nah, just best friend.
Best friend.
We can't just be friends.
Like, I see you how you treat Inyu and And the other girl, like, you guys are like tight. I want to be tight like that. Why aren't we tight like that?
I need friends.
And
Even in that episode too, the Horimiya and pink hair girl. They were talking to our him in general and like, hey man, we're friends.
Yeah, we're friends.
The whole
we could say name first bases, you know.
And then the coffee thing, and then the cookie.
Yeah, that was cute. Especially when he got a text from his dad, he was like, "Yo, I'm getting some wagyu beef. You know, you want to get a slice with me? Cause you know I love you.
Want to come and eat?"
And he was like, "Nah, Dad, you deadbeat. I hate wagyu beef."
I don't think that's how it went, but yeah.
No, he was like, "Nah, Dad, I'm hanging with my friends. Thank you for inviting me."
Yeah, you know, eat by yourself, you loser.
Yeah,
That's
eat your wagyu beef by yourself.
Oh God, you with your wagyu beef, bro.
I'm sorry. I mean, I'll go eat wagyu beef with my dad. But yeah, you just wanted friends, bro.
I think, to tell you the truth, that was most of the episode.
The episode.
Like throughout the whole entirety of it, it was Son Goku, him, the whole mix up with the drinks from the vending
I know,
machine.
with the vending machine. I thought Boxo came in. I was like, yo, Boxo, fix their drinks, bro.
He ended up getting the wrong one because he bumped into it, and then, you know.
Yeah, both of them.
Yeah. Went the other way around and stuff.
I mean, he just wanted friends, bro.
He wanted friends.
Because I remember him in the main story. He was just like, oh, Hori likes him. She might cheat on
Yeah, he just wanted friends.
Yeah, he just wanted friends.
That's all he wanted.
That's all we want in life, bro. Have friends, right?
Best friends.
Especially in high school.
Best friends.
Yeah. Like Robin Dyrdek.
Best friends.
Robin Big.
Best friends.
That's the episode today. Best friends.
Best friends forever.
And
Best
if you have one,
forever.
treasure them. If you don't, you're never too late.
Best friends forever.
But yeah, short and simple this episode, and just a fun episode. Honestly, this whole side series has been just fun.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, with that being said, move on to the next anime. We have
The Duke of Death and His Maid, Season 2, Episode 7.
Episode 7.
So yeah, this was Dallas epised right?
This was most definitely Dallas episode, and also Walter's episode.
Yeah.
I guess before we start on with that part, what were your thoughts on the Red Riding Hood little like segment?
Oh, like the Alice in Wonderland one too?
Yeah, it was just. I felt like it was a nice call. It was like a nice cute callback. It was like, oh, we're stuck in a book again. Uh-oh.
It feels like a fairy tale sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, this is technically a fairy tale in a way too.
It is, yeah.
Because he has kind of like a fairy tale kind of story to him, you know. So it's cool that they brought it back.
I know, and I like how to Alice and to Bocchan, it's basically like, to them it's just kind of like another date almost. It's like, oh, okay, might as well just go along with the flow. Oh, Bocchan, you have paws. You're like a wolf. I could touch your tail.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, she takes full advantage of the fact that it's all a dream, so the curse doesn't affect them at all, which is cute.
Yeah.
Also, the whole like Red Riding Hood thing in general is just her personality. Just like, yeah, I could totally be able to cure you. Yeah, totally.
Joke's on you. I can't. You loser.
Yeah. But
I was like, damn, okay. Jerk.
It's like, it was a dream.
And then,
But oh yeah, sorry.
yeah, I guess the meat and potatoes with Walter, you know, always hating his brother because he's as he perceives him in general, he's weak, I guess, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, he sees himself as like the inferior. It's a very much an inferiority complex, which we'll learn later that so it looks like somebody else also shares that inferiority complex. Which is it's just crazy. I never would have thought that they'd be able to play off each other the way they do. But
Yeah.
really welcome though.
Oh yeah. So then with Daleth in general, like
Mm-hmm.
you get to see the reason. Well, we already knew the reason why, but I guess now she's open to like show herself because of what Walter said. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you're beautiful in the outside as well. Those scars, doesn't matter.
I got scars too. They're on the inside, but I accept who I am.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Oh, but before that though, it was really nice seeing the dynamic between Alice and Walter, because of the fact that Alice loves Bocchan so much. Whenever she praises him in front of Walter, Walter just immediately just dies.
No, yeah, it's because she keeps comparing him to the brother so much.
It's that inferiority complex kicking into full gear.
You remind me of your brother. You remind me of your brother every single time, and it's just like, in Mob 100, he's going 99, and then he hits 100.
Yeah.
It's always like that. With
The
him, it was
kettle.
just like a kettle, yeah.
Oh, but like the whole reason why the kettle thing even showed up in the first place was because of those, because of a thief that took Alice's pendant. So we had to go through that whole thing, and then it sucks that thief overheard the whole second son thing, so he kept antagonizing him over and over again. That's kind of how you saw the kettle. I thought that was really cool.
I guess the most important thing was the whole mom thing. That was the reason why they went into the witches world, right?
Yeah, because they actually wanted to find out more regarding Bocchan's curse.
Oh yeah.
And that was the whole reason why Walter went into the witch's world in the first place, was because he wanted to see, what the whole deal is with his brother's curse.
Yeah. I'm curious what it's gonna happen at the next episode.
I know, same actually. Yeah, because this one, I like that this season in particular is going into a lot of the other side characters' backstory and like developing them further, which is really nice.
Yeah.
Like this one, for instance, like Walter even mentions like, oh, I know Viola and Mom doesn't, think, they never outwardly say that they love, the oldest son. But deep down, I know the reason why Mom always looks out on the front is because he knows that the son's gonna come back. And I'm like, oh wow, that's a lot of insight.
Like, she looks like the mean lady, but she doesn't. She just wants the son to come back.
Yeah. But I guess, David, what are your thoughts on the pairing, I guess, between Daleth and Walter? Like, was that something that you saw coming, like, I guess, before this episode?
Well, I don't know if they're completely paired, but it opened her eyes.
Yeah, I would agree with you there, but then again, we also have God, I'm blanking out on the Osama ranking. Osama ranking also had like a similar boat between a brother and a former antagonist.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying everything and anything is on the table.
Yep.
But yeah, no, fantastic episode though. Definitely nice to seeing like Walter and like Daleth, like, Daleth as being vulnerable and getting past her complex was really, really nice.
Yeah, Dallas whole thing, of course, her situation of looking ugly, and the sister, they were pretty much twins. They were twins.
Oh yeah. But real quick though, before I forget though, I want to know, how did they capture Bocchan? Because in the end, they showed that a whole mob was chasing after him, and then later they showed him like, oh, it wasn't easy since we couldn't touch him and all, but we got him.
I don't know. They cowboyed him.
Yeah.
They yeehawed him. Yeah, they lassoed him.
Hog tied.
That's what I think.
Yeah, but regardless though, fantastic episode.
Mm-hmm. But yep, we gotta move on to the next show.
Mm-hmm.
We have Mushoku Tensei, Jobless Reincarnation, Season 2, Episode 7.
Yeah. It was a really interesting side questy
It was
type
weird.
episode.
It was a weird episode.
We got to see Fitz's morning routine, and turns out she's a jogger. Sylphie loves getting that cardio in.
Yep.
So definitely could relate to that. You know, just getting that workout in.
I guess that's more world building with her. I guess
Very much so, yeah. Very world building. And I think this is. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is the first time you actually see Sylphie's internal monologue, and thank God they pretty much confirmed it, like with the monologue. I mean, it was obvious to us, the audience, but I'm glad that the story acknowledges. Oh, you know this is Sylphie, so she just straight up says Rudy.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh, Rudy. Yeah.
No, yeah.
So I'm happy about that.
She cares about him. The childhood friend, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I was thinking, I'm like, oh, come on, we know as the audience who these people are, who Sylphie is. It's like, don't pretend you're hiding it from us. So I'm happy about that at least.
You know what's upsetting? No, well, it's not upsetting, but I'm like, I keep thinking to myself, this is a old anime. I mean, old visual. Is it
light novel?
Light novel. There you go. It's an old light novel. So I'm like, this is where it all begins. So don't judge it, because it's like, it has a lot of cliches.
Oh, yeah. Definitely, absolutely, it does.
So this one had the whole like, oh, should I remove my glasses? No.
Oh, no.
I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, the oldest trick in the book, where it's like, I'm doing this thing. Oh, are they gonna make out? But they don't end up doing it. It's like, oh, I'm just kidding. Or somebody, yeah, they do that. I was just waiting for that to happen too. I was like, okay, just say that you're not gonna do it. Just don't even lie to us.
But yeah, I guess this whole episode was basically about Roxy's figurine and the cause of it being broken.
Hey, that right there. That's probably the most tragic death in the whole series. No, I like how, because I was thinking to myself, I was like, oh, they could easily fix it. This is magic. They could obviously fix this, but it wasn't until like way later.
Put his heart in hard work and his and blood soaking tears into that, making that one. Apparently.
Oh god.
Jeez.
I just love that, like, Rudius is like, oh yeah, I could totally fix this. What am I doing?
I know. Okay. After all the torture and all the stuff he was doing to the girls, I'm like, jeez.
He could have at least untied them. Why did he keep them there for the whole day, pretty much?
I'm curious. Did they just break, or they're like, at the end they're like, oh, hey boss, and all that? I'm like, wait.
I guess, yeah.
I was confused.
I guess that's just what happens when you pee yourself, Like, all rationale just immediately goes out the window, and you're like, oh.
You're cool with the guy that just kind of kept you there forever?
Stockholm
well, not forever,
syndrome.
but for a long, yeah.
for like a day, yeah.
Yeah, for a day.
That's Stockholm syndrome for you.
I was like, okay, I guess the girls think of him as a boss now. Okay.
I like how I like how even Sylphie was playing along with that too, where she was like, "Oh, you're
because
that marking right there."
It's kind of obvious. She really likes Rudius, and
yeah,
they're like, oh, that whole part, like, oh, when he was talking about touching the boob, it was like,
I know.
Oh, so you don't like big boobs, kind of thing.
Another thing I like.
Go.
Another thing I liked is the fact that they pretty much confirmed that whole family are really like they're really like forward. They really like, they're really pervy in general. It's just that family line in general. It's like, oh yeah, you're part of that Noto family. No wonder you're like no wonder you're really into women and all that stuff. So it's like, oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, because they brought up the dad that he also got with other.
Paul.
Yeah, Paul went with other women, right?
Yeah. Paul was super like basically went around a lot. Yeah.
And they brought up Geisha, or what's her name again? The lady, strong lady.
Wait, you mean Ariel or?
Strong lady, wolf lady, or creature.
Oh, Ghislaine.
Yeah, they brought her up too.
They brought up Ghislaine, and they also brought up they brought up the fact that Rudius was taken in. I really like that callback too, when like Rudius is talking about like, oh, your clan threw me in a dungeon.
Maybe I'll do that the same too. I'll do that to you guys.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool. That was a nice callback.
And I think that was pretty much it of the episode, right?
That was pretty much it. Yeah, I mean, like even with the new girl Julie that they were showing, like they just kind of like casually shows like, oh, a month went by, Julie now is now able to use like incantationless magic. Mm-hmm. So I guess it's definitely more to do with like an age thing, kind of like how when you're like really young, you can like learn languages like really quickly, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I like how because I was afraid that like Zanoba, because of how he is, like maybe like there might be some cases where it's like he lets the power get to his head, but no, he's like genuinely like
he ends up not being a weirdo.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay. If anything, this is helping him.
Yeah, and like and Julie's getting like proper is like growing up like
she's
properly.
Not even she's not a slave. She's basically apprenticed to Rudius, pretty much.
Yeah. Oh, and I think I remember I saw an article, or was it an article? Was it like a YouTube video? It was talking about like how like pretty much right after the last episode aired, the author was actually talking about like how he's like just letting you guys know, I do not condone slavery at all. Mm-hmm. So I might have to do some research on that, or maybe this could get cut. But yeah, I remember hearing something about that.
No, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was it. That was it for the episode. We gotta move on to the next anime.
Mm-hmm.
We have Zom 100, Bucket List of Death, episode 6.
Okay,
No, not really. No, 6.
Psych.
Yep. Again.
Yeah, so
but not for the same reason this time.
No, not for the same reason. It wasn't delayed on the studio's part. It was because an athletic event, the 2023 Japanese summer athletic event, I believe it was
the
called.
World Athletic Championships.
Yeah, so that went on the same week as this was supposed to air. So unfortunately, no new episode until next Sunday, August 27th.
Yeah.
So yeah, can't wait though.
Yep.
Can't wait for that next episode.
Yep.
On to the news. This unfortunately not a lot of news this week. We only have one anime news, and that is Scott Pilgrim is getting an anime series.
Takes off.
Takes off on Netflix November 17.
No, that's the name of the show.
No, that's
Scott Pilgrim Takes Off.
I know. Comes out November 17.
Oh yeah,
Anyway,
it sounded weird how you said it.
The Scott Pilgrim show is called Scott Pilgrim Takes Off. And
nice.
It's coming out on Netflix November 17.
Beautiful.
Jesus. But yeah, as you guys don't know, we covered this last year when it got announced, just that it was officially getting made. And I think
it's crazy the fact that it went from like a movie to a game. Well, it went from a comic.
Yeah, it was a comic to a movie
and then a game. And then the game got remade again.
Yeah, it got re-released.
Yeah.
Now it's like cheap to buy.
Yeah. And now it's getting an anime.
Exactly.
Done by Studios Science Saru.
Which, if you don't know Science Saru, they're the brilliant minds that did Keep Your Hands Off Ezoken, our beloved show we covered.
Mm-hmm.
If you haven't seen our review for that show, go check it out. But yeah, so this is the anime they've been working on lately, because they've been
the last one we watched was the samurai one. I forgot what the name was.
The samurai one?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Oh.
And then we also saw another show, but it wasn't that good.
Yeah, we actually dropped it.
Yeah, we dropped that one.
Forgot the name of that one. And but yeah, they've been quiet for a while, but glad this is finally coming out this year, November 17th.
And also we get the original cast from the actual live action one.
Yes, we get the
2010.
We get
movie.
all the actors that were in that movie when Scott Pilgrim vs. the World in the anime series. They're going to be voicing their respective characters. And my only question is with the show, because we did see the trailer and it looks good, is just, are they repeating the movie into anime, or are we getting a lot more than the movie?
I have no idea. I never played the game, never saw the movies.
So from the movie?
So from the trailer, it was all new to me.
Damn.
I don't know. Was it to you? What you saw in the
A little bit.
trailer?
Yeah, especially like the opening, like he's in the band and stuff, and they're like,
Well, I feel like that's
yeah, I know it's a staple.
yeah.
But like I guess I'll just say Chris Evans' character, the whole
skateboarding.
the whole skateboard thing, like his whole thing in the movie was like they like grinded the whole thing way down. I don't know if they're gonna do that again in the anime series itself.
He's a skateboarder, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. But like I wonder if that's gonna be the same challenge to beat him or something like that.
Maybe it's gonna be something else. We'll see.
Like in the movie. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. That's why I'm hoping like it's something different. But if it's the same thing, hopefully like, because in the movie it's very anime,
But this time you get it more anime since it's an actual anime.
Yeah, I guess. But it's just crazy to think about all the actors that worked on the movie being back to play their characters again.
Chris Evans was what? Not Captain America at this time. Huh?
No, this
That's
is before.
crazy.
This is before Captain America.
That's wild.
Same thing with Brie Larson. She was in Miss Marvel.
Yeah, a lot of these characters weren't even that.
Anna,
right?
Anna Kendrick. She was in Pitch Perfect yet. The whole Cubs song.
Yeah.
Aubrey Plaza was still in Parks and Recs.
That's crazy.
It is crazy. A lot of these actors have blown up, or like they done.
I'm amazed they came back.
I guess because they love the material.
I guess so, right?
And like the movie is a cult classic at this point. So hey.
Oh, Edgar Wright is also gonna co-direct. No, he's gonna direct and co-write, huh? Oh no, it's they're working from his work, right? From the film, I guess.
No, yeah,
he did the film, yeah.
So hopefully this does well. I don't know how many episodes it's gonna be. Knowing that this is Netflix. So, and hopefully Science Saru does their touch. They do their magic, and that's all we can really ask for.
Yep.
But yeah, check it out. I mean, Netflix is having a lot on their library. Like we got the whole Castlevania coming out soon. And now this, and the whole what was it called? That Astro Boy cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
That's coming out soon.
And then they're gonna do another cyberpunk one. Just kidding, we're not. I'm sad.
But yeah, let us know what other animes that are coming out on Netflix are you had.
I wish they made another cyberpunk, but in a different area now. Since my boy, R.I.P.
Yeah.
Just gonna say that.
Jesus.
I want another one. Trigger gonna work on that.
Man, Trigger working on something else right now.
I know. They're all over the place.
Yeah. But yeah, that is the Scott Pilgrim news, and that'll be the news this week. You made this far, thank you. And you just listened to the Anime Squad podcast with your host, Omar.
This is your co-host, David.
Subscribe to our podcast if you like what you heard, and don't miss out on our next episode next week. Until then, bye-bye, guys.
Late.
Bye.